take a page out of Taylor Swift's book and really make you feel at home.
And I received a bunch of them being there, but I wanted to give Taylor Swift one with my number on it. Not right now.
I don't know how I did it because she wasn't into sports, so I don't know how the I did it.
Well, you did it because you said you called her out on
yeah, no, 100%. I know exactly how I did it.
Yeah.
Shout out to Taylor for coming through and see me rock the stage.
Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift may be one of the most talked about couples right now, with their relationship being the talk of the town and their public outings capturing the attention of millions. But like most great love stories, it didn't exactly start out with sparks flying. In fact, Travis recently revealed that his very first date with Taylor was anything but smooth. He described it as a total disaster. While they've certainly become a power couple in recent months, things didn't start off with the kind of fairy tale magic you might expect. Travis, known for his charming personality and easygoing nature, admits he was a bit of a mess when he first tried to impress Taylor. Turns out, despite his success on the football field and his confidence off it, the first date was full of awkward moments and blunders that left Travis wondering if he had completely blown his shot. But as we know, things obviously worked out for the pair. They've been going strong with public moments that are a far cry from the awkwardness of their early days. Despite the rocky start, they're now one of the most beloved celebrity couples. Travis has gone from fumbling his first date to being fully smitten with Taylor, and it's clear their connection has only deepened since that disastrous beginning. So what exactly went wrong on their first date? Travis isn't shy about opening up, and his hilarious recounting of the night might just make you see how even the best relationships need a little bit of time to find their rhythm. But before we get into it, make sure to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to never miss out on any new videos. It's free and helps us tremendously bring out new content for your enjoyment. The start of Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce relationship wasn't the smooth, magical beginning you'd imagine for such an iconic couple. In fact, it was pretty rough, especially for Travis. He's been open about how he was completely obsessed with Taylor before they even met. This wasn't just a casual interest. Travis was full-on determined to get her attention. It all started with his now famous friendship bracelet stunt. During one of Taylor's era's tour stops, Travis tried to pass her a bracelet with his number on it, thinking it would be the ultimate icebreaker. Cute, right? Well, it didn't exactly go as planned. Taylor wasn't taking meet and greet requests, and Travis was left with no way to make his big move. I was disappointed that she doesn't talk before or after her shows because she has to save her voice for the 44 songs that she sings, Travis said, so I was a little butthurt. I didn't get to hand her one of the bracelets I made for her. If you're up on Taylor Swift concerts, there are friendship bracelets, and I received a bunch of them being there, but I wanted to give Taylor Swift one with my number on it. She doesn't meet anybody, or at least she didn't want to meet me, so I took it personal. Well,
I was disappointed that she doesn't talk before or after her shows because she has to save her voice for the 44 songs that she sings. So I was a little butthurt I didn't get to hand her one of the bracelets I made for her.
But here's the thing, Taylor wasn't just uninterested. She seemed completely fazed by Travis's efforts. For someone as confident and charismatic as the Kansas City Chiefs star that had to sting while he was plotting ways to get in touch with her, Taylor was busy being well. Taylor Swift selling out stadiums, topping charts, and probably not even aware that the NFL's most eligible bachelor was shooting his shot from the sidelines. Still, Travis wasn't about to give up that easily. He may have fumbled the initial attempt, but his persistence eventually paid off. Looking back now, it's funny to think about how one-sided things were at first. Taylor didn't seem interested at all, and yet here they are today, one of the most talked about couples on the planet. It just goes to show that even the best love stories sometimes start with a little rejection. On his podcast New Heights, which he co-hosts with his brother Jason Kelce, Travis explained how his now famous attempt to slip her his number via a friendship bracelet at one of her concerts was a total fail. But as it turns out, his persistence and a little help from Taylor's inner circle turned things around in a way he never expected. After the bracelet debacle, Travis didn't give up hope, but things didn't really start moving until he got a surprising assist. Speaking to the Wall Street Journal, Travis revealed that someone from Taylor's team stepped in to play Cupid soon after he looked down at his phone and saw something he never thought he'd see: a text from Taylor herself for a guy who's used to calling the shots on the football field. This was a game-changing moment. Taylor didn't just text him out of the blue, though. According to Travis, she made it clear exactly what was happening and why he was lucky she even reached out. She'll probably hate me for saying this, he admitted, But when she came to Arrowhead, they gave her the big locker room as a dressing room, and her little cousins were taking pictures in front of my locker. The moment was both surreal and telling. Taylor wasn't just at Arrowhead for the show, she was there to support Travis, and her team's matchmaking efforts were already in full swing. Taylor Swift spilled some key details about her relationship with Travis Kelce during her Time Person of the Year interview in December 2023, setting the record straight on their dating timeline. Reflecting on how it all began, the Grammy-winning artist said, "This all started when Travis very adorably put me on blast on his podcast, which I thought was metal as hell. We started hanging out right after that." Taylor revealed that their relationship had been under wraps for a while before fans got wind of it, adding, "We actually had a significant amount of time that no one knew, which I'm grateful for, because we got to get to know each other." By the time she attended her first Kansas City Chiefs game, they were already officially a couple. She playfully dismissed the idea that their relationship had just begun at that game, saying, "I think some people think that they saw our first date at that game. We would never be psychotic enough to hard launch a first date based on their recollections." It seems the romance kicked off in early August, well before the public got a glimpse of number trailer in action. Their ability to keep those first few weeks private seems to have given them the space to build a solid connection before stepping into the media whirlwind. It's wild to think that their love story almost didn't happen, all because of a block bracelet handoff. But thanks to some behind-the-scenes magic, Travis got the chance he'd been dreaming of, and Taylor proved once again that she's full of surprises. Their rocky start just makes their story all the more entertaining, because even though Travis Kelce might have fumbled at first, he ended up scoring big time. While Travis Kelce has kept most of the details about his first date with Taylor Swift under wraps, he did share one thing: he somehow managed to keep his cool. That's right, despite the high stakes of going out with one of the most famous women in the world, Travis insists he wasn't nervous. But here's the catch: everyone around him was losing it on his behalf. According to Travis, his core group of friends and family couldn't stop stressing him out before the big date. "Everyone was telling me, don't if this up," he admitted, laughing at how much pressure they were piling on for Travis. The pep talks probably didn't help much. It's hard to stay calm when everyone is treating your date like it's a Super Bowl final. It's easy to imagine why his inner circle was so on edge. Taylor Swift isn't just anyone, she's a global icon, and dating her puts you under a spotlight most people can't even fathom. For Travis, who's used to handling pressure on the field, the stakes were different this time. Sure, he wasn't lining up against NFL defenders, but the possibility of fumbling his shot with Taylor was definitely enough to have everyone around him holding their breath. In the end, it seems like Travis kept his nerves in check and made a solid impression. While he hasn't spilled the tea on what exactly went down during their first date, the fact that they've been going strong ever since speaks volumes. It's safe to say he didn't F this up, despite all the well-meaning warnings from his friends. In an interview with the Wall Street Journal, published on November 20th, Travis Kelce opened up about the early days of his relationship with Taylor Swift, shedding light on how things unfolded before their highly anticipated first date. According to the Kansas City Chiefs star, he and Taylor had already kind of been talking before they met up in person for the first time in New York. That early connection made their first date feel natural and kept him from being overly nervous about clicking with her. However, the real nerves didn't hit until after that initial meeting, as their budding romance became the focus of intense media scrutiny. Travis began to worry about how his words and actions might impact their relationship. "That was the biggest thing to me, make sure I don't say anything that would push Taylor away," he admitted. For a guy who's used to commanding attention both on and off the field, navigating a relationship under such a glaring spotlight was an entirely new challenge. Suddenly, every interview, every comment, and even the most casual remarks were being dissected by fans and the press alike. It's no wonder he started to feel the pressure. Dating Taylor Swift means your private life is anything but private. Despite his concerns, Travis seems to have found his footing in this high-profile romance. While he may have worried about saying the wrong thing at first, his openness and humor about their relationship have only endeared him further to fans, and judging by how happy the pair seem now, it's safe to say Travis didn't push Taylor away. In fact, he's done the exact opposite. "Obviously, I've never dated anyone with that kind of aura about them. I've never dealt with it," Kelce said, "but at the same time, I'm not running away from any of it. The scrutiny she gets, how much she has a magnifying glass on her every single day. Paparazzi outside her house outside every restaurant she goes to, after every flight she gets off. And she's just living, enjoying life. When she acts like that, I better not be the one acting all strange." It wasn't just Travis Kelce who was feeling the heat as his relationship with Taylor Swift took off. His mom, Donna Kelce, also found herself navigating uncharted territory. Like any supportive parent, Donna wanted to handle questions about Taylor with care, especially while the relationship was still fresh. But even she wasn't immune to the pressure of the spotlight. In an interview with the Wall Street Journal, Donna admitted she still kicks herself for how she responded to a question about Taylor during her appearance on the Today Show. Her attempt to stay neutral and avoid coming off as overly enthusiastic apparently backfired, leaving her sounding less impressed than she intended. Ever the supportive son Travis called her afterward to reassure her, telling her she did a fantastic job despite her own nerves. Donna has been thrilled to see her son is so happy. She told the Journal that Travis is the happiest she's ever seen him, a sentiment that speaks volumes about how much this relationship means to him. As for Travis, he's found himself adjusting to a whole new level of public attention thanks to Taylor's unparalleled fame. From the buzz surrounding their first meeting to the frenzy over their dates, it's clear this isn't your average romance. But Travis has taken it all in stride, even opening up about what he admires most about Taylor. He described her as hilarious and a genius, and revealed that their shared values, particularly their strong emphasis on family, have been a cornerstone of their connection. It's been a learning curve for both Travis and Donna, but it's clear they're rooting for this relationship to succeed. And with Travis openly embracing Taylor's world, while keeping his own ground, it seems like these two are navigating their high-profile romance with plenty of heart. And it seems like things between Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce were already up by early August. On August 2nd, Travis gave off some very KY vibes during a video interview where he was asked about his now famous friendship bracelet move. His cryptic responses screamed, "I've got something to hide, and now we know why."
It is what it is. I'm not going to talk about my personal life. I know what you writers want to hear. You want to hear more about that, and I'm not going to give you anything.
Has she reached out?
Huh?
Has she reached out?
And that's going to wrap it up here with NFL.
Bracelet might not have landed in her hands initially, but it looks like it kicked off something pretty magical. Travis Kelce made his move, or at least started plotting it, during Taylor Swift's Eras Tour stop at Kansas City's Arrowhead Stadium on July 8, 2023. It was her second performance at the venue. And yes, we have proof that Travis was in attendance. Though he tried to keep things low-key, fans quickly pieced together that the Kansas City Chiefs star had been in the crowd vibing along to Taylor's hits. And of course, this was also the night he attempted to shoot his shot by trying to give Taylor a friendship bracelet with his phone number, a move that didn't quite pan out but definitely set the stage for what came next. While his bracelet idea didn't reach Taylor that night, it clearly left a lasting impression on Travis. Just weeks later, their paths officially crossed, and the rest is history.
Travis, do you want a friendship bracelet? Do you want more?
If you got one to spare, I'll take it.
Yes.
I'll take this one.
Thank you.
It's safe to say that Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce have come a long way since their early days of cryptic conversations and friendship bracelet fails. What started as a sweet but slightly awkward attempt by Travis to get Taylor's attention has blossomed into a relationship that's become one of the most talked about love stories of the year. From their first public outing in New York to Taylor's regular appearances at Kansas City Chiefs games, these two have turned what could have been a fleeting fling into something solid. Travis has gone from nervously hoping not to mess things up to openly calling Taylor hilarious and a genius. Meanwhile, Taylor's been equally smitten, describing his bold podcast confession as metal as hell and embracing the whirlwind of NFL fandom with grace and humor. Both have learned to navigate the pressures of their massive fame while prioritizing their connection. Taylor, known for her deeply private approach to relationships, has handled the spotlight with ease, and Travis has proven that he's more than capable of stepping up and meeting her at her level. Together, they've shown fans that even when things start a little rocky, with the right person, it's all worth it in the end. It hasn't all been smooth sailing for Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. Even as their relationship has grown stronger, the couple faced plenty of criticism early on, with skeptics claiming their romance was nothing more than a marketing or PR strategy. People couldn't believe that the world's biggest pop star and one of the NFL's top athletes were genuinely dating. Some insisted it had to be a calculated move to boost their brands. Despite the noise, Taylor and Travis didn't let the rumors derail them. They've quietly proven that their connection is real through their actions rather than words. Whether it's Taylor cheering for Travis at his games, Travis making thoughtful comments about her brilliance, or the couple couple spending time together. With family and friends, they've shown they're more focused on building a genuine relationship than addressing baseless speculation now months into their relationship. It's clear they've overcome those early doubts. Their mutual respect and easy compatibility shine through, and the narrative has shifted from PR stunt accusations to admiration for how natural and sweet their dynamic is. Taylor and Travis are writing their own love story, and they've silenced the critics in the best way possible by simply being themselves. And there's many people vouching for them too. Kansas City Chiefs president Mark Donovan is putting any lingering doubts about Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce relationship to rest on November 20th. During an appearance on Kelce's Squawk Box, Donovan set the record straight, addressing the constant rumors and speculation that their relationship might be a publicity stunt. Donovan was firm in his defense, stating, "I'd love to say that it was a marketing strategy, but it is an authentic relationship, and we're happy to have it."
I'd love to say that it was a marketing strategy, but it is an authentic relationship and we're happy to have it, and it's been nothing but good for us.
His words highlight the genuine nature of the couple's connection, something that has been questioned by some who doubt the pairing could be anything more than a PR move. One person wrote on X, "I can't believe after going on a year and a half, we're still having this conversation about whether or not the relationship is legit, and whether or not she's a legit fan." And while celebrity couples often face public scrutiny, Donovan emphasized that the relationship has only been positive for the Chiefs, bringing extra attention and excitement to the team. As fans continue to follow Taylor and Travis's every move, it's clear that the Chiefs organization stands behind them, fully supporting their connection. It's not just a good look for them as individuals, it's good for business too. Another fan wrote, "Exactly, and we don't give a what other fans think about it." Taylor Swift has been a regular at Travis Kelce games this NFL season, attending 4 so far, adding to her impressive 13-game streak from last year, which even included a last-minute flight back from Tokyo to be at the Super Bowl. The couple's presence together in the stands seems to have worked some magic, as the Chiefs were undefeated with Swift in attendance until their first loss of the season on November 17th against Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills in Buffalo. Despite the ups and downs of the season, Kansas City Chiefs president Mark Donovan has remained a strong advocate for the couple from the very start. He's praised Kelce's ability to handle the spotlight, saying the tight end is a smart team player who's more than capable of navigating the attention that comes with dating one of the world's biggest pop stars. "Travis is a smart team player," Donovan said in an October interview. "He can handle it and has been very professional." His words reinforce the idea that Kelce is taking the added public scrutiny and stride while still focusing on his role with the team, proving that his relationship with Swift isn't a distraction, but rather something that he's able to balance with his NFL career. So what do you think? Comment down below and let us know. If you like this video, click the subscribe button and hit the bell icon to be the first to see my next video. I post updates like this every week where I uncover the secrets of your favorite celebrities.